is Pitty in pink today. Pretty in pink, you bet. It's Happy Mother's Day. And the King's Court, Mama said, strike you out. That's what they have on their T-shirts today because the King is on the mound. Felix Hernandez to take on the Oakland Athletics this afternoon. Glad you could join us here at Safeco Field. Dave Sims, Mike Flowers, and let's take a look at the Athletics batting order for today.
Speed at the top of the lineup. Billy Burns going to lead things off. Then it's Marcus Semien, Reddick, Butler. Stephen Vogt had last night out back in the lineup today. Leads the team with 7 home runs and 25 RBIs. Then it's Davis, Laurie, Fold, and Sogard rounding out the 9 for the A's. For Felix on the year, looking for his 6th win on the year, a 1.73 ERA, 44 strikeouts, only 7 walks. Opponents hitting just a $1.92 off of Felix.
Felix in his 2nd appearance against Oakland. First pitch, ball 1. Will Little's got balls and strikes. Jerry Davis umpired first. Tony Randazzo at 2nd. Phil Cuzzi is at 3rd. There's a strike, 1-1. Felix in his last 10 games against Oakland, 6-1 with a 2.18 ERA. Back on the 12th of April at Oakland, they went 5 innings of 8 hit, 3-run ball, 2 walks and a strikeout, left with a 4-3 lead. Wound up with a no decision. So Billy Burns has worked to count to 2-1. Seager gobbles it up, throws out the speedster, 1 away.
American Family Insurance defense today. Smith in left field, Ackley getting the start in center field again. Cruz out in right. Kyle Seager at 3rd. Miller getting the start at shortstop. Then it's Cano and Morrison on the right side of the infield. Jesus Sucre giving Mike Zunino the day off, so Sucre will do the catching. For Felix, ready to reach a milestone for Felix. 5 strikeouts for 2,000 strikeouts. He will be the 4th youngest pitcher to do that. What a career he has had so far. Amazing.
And he's just 29 years old. Marcus Semien, the shortstop. Looks at a strike. Want to keep him off the base path. 6 for 6. Had a 3 for 4 night last evening. And went 1 for 5 in game 1. In between, strike 2. And our first K-chant of the day. Little looper. Cano can't get it, base hit.
It's off the changeup. He wants to throw this down in the zone. He leaves it up just above the knees, even though it jammed Semien, able to pick up the base hit. Soft line drive over Cano's head.
1 out, 1 on brings up the 3-hole hitter, Josh Reddick. Reddick is 9th in batting average, having a really good year. Top 10 in runs batted in. Down low, ball 1. Reddick also 5th in day batting average in the American League at 400.
Not much success against Felix. 7 for 40 with 7 strikeouts facing Felix.
Felix in his first home start since April 24th, when he completely dominated Minnesota in a 2-0 win. Complete game, 5-hit shutout, 9 Ks, no walks. Two balls, 1 strike. Felix wants to be careful with Reddick, who had a 2-run homer in the 5th inning. And Friday night's 4-3 Mariner win. Piece of it, fouled it into Sucre's glove, count even at 2-2.
For Felix, he has all the pitches, and they are exceptional. His fastball will be 91 to 95 miles an hour. Mix in a slider, great curveball, and the best pitch in baseball, his changeup.
Two pitch. Left field. Easy play, Seth Smith. 2 down.
Take a look at Felix. This is a fastball. And you can take a look at the grip that he has. That's a 4-seam fastball, but it acts more like a 2-seamer. He gets a lot of run to his fastball. That last fastball at 93 miles an hour, but a good look at the grip in our Alaska Supermo. As Reddick hits that off the end of the bat.
Brings up Billy Butler, 7 for 25 and a homer against Felix. Strike one. Butler working on a 3-game hitting streak. Long-time Kansas City Royal. Slash the other way, foul. 0-2.
It appears that Felix has good command of his fastball here in the first inning. Butler is able to paint the outside corner, comes right back on the inside corner to jam him.
Oh, you know what those folks want? Two to Butler. Pitch out, nothing doing. Felix tied for 3rd with Sonny Gray. Strikeouts in the American League behind Chris Archer and Corey Kluber. Also 4th in ERA behind Keuchel, Martinez, and Sonny Gray. 1-2 pitch. Runner goes. Pitch slapped to right field. That will drop foul. So the pen filled, not quite as it has been the last 2 days. Friday night, about 4:30, there was no space available. Pretty much the same thing last night. Look at the big crowd here at Safeco Field as we come to above the A in Safeco. Felix 1-2 here to Butler. Two outs with Simeon at first base. Runner goes. Pitch swung on and missed. Homage to LL Cool J. Mama said, strike you out. Picks up strikeout number 1 of the day, much to the delight of the King's Court. Pretty in pink. You got to love it. Look at the movement on that pitch.
Yeah, great look at the changeup from Felix.
Let's take a look at the Mariner batting order that will face Jesse Chavez.
Lineups brought to you by Chevron. Leading off, it'll be Seth Smith. Ricky Weeks, good numbers against Chavez. He's in the lineup. He will be the DH hitting second. Cano, Cruz. How about Kyle Seager? 156 consecutive games for Kyle. He plays every day. Then it's Morrison, Ackley, Miller, and Sucre rounding out the 9 for the Mariners. For Jesse Chavez on the year, a 1-2 record, but a 1.80 ERA in 25 innings, 25 strikeouts. Opponents hitting 191 against Chavez.
Chavez's second start here at Safeco Field, his 9th game here. He's got a record of 0-1 with 1.80 ERA. Seth Smith looks at the strike.
It'll be interesting how the Mariners attack him today. The guys that have seen him, they're used to seeing a pretty good sinker from him. Wants to keep the ball down in the zone and a curveball, but now he's mixing in a cutter and a changeup.
Shift on for Seth, 0-2.
And that was the changeup.
To Smitty. Pops it up. Outfielder Sam Fuld is there. One away.
The American Family Insurance defense. Sam Fuld in left field. Billy Barnes getting the start in center. Reddick is out in right. Laurie, the third baseman. Simeon and Sogard playing up the middle. Ike Davis is at first. And Stephen Vogt had last night off, is back in the lineup, and he will do the catching.
Here's Ricky Weeks DHing today.
Ricky is 4 for 7 with a home run against Chavez.
Strike one. Ricky's had some time in left field and at DH. Outside from Chavez, he's lost his last 2 ball games. Angels beating in the last 2 appearances. Bob Melvin, manager of the year back in 2012 in the American League. Working outside and missed 2 balls, 1 strike. Strike 2 and 2 for Chavez. His last start here, previous start against the Mariners at Safeco Field, July 12 last year, went 5 2/3, 10 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 2 walks and 6 Ks, and lost that decision.
After that last strike was called, I like what Ricky Wicks did, the veteran. He knows that Chavez is going to try to pitch at the bottom of the zone, keep the ball on the ground. The last pitch was borderline. Where the tracer maybe catches a piece of the zone, but he went to work on Will Little right away, the home plate umpire, to try to get him up in the zone if he can.
3-2 with Cano on deck. Struck him out. Good zip on that pitch by Chavez. 2 down. And that brings up Robinson Cano.
This will be one of his better fastballs. 93 miles an hour right on the outside corner as Ricky swings underneath that pitch. Good look at our Alaska Supermo as Vogt makes the catch for strike 3.
Brings up Cano. He's heating up again. 4-game hit streak. First 2 games he's gone 4 for 9. Grounds to Sogard, throws him out, and that'll do it for the Mariners in the first inning. No score here at Safeco Field. brought his mother, Linda, to give out the turkey leg in the King's Court.
That's great.
All right. Good family service. A lot of the mom's got the sun hats, and she put Felix on top of hers. Root for that 2000 strikeout. Felix 4 away from 2000. Happy Mother's Day.
Yes.
Stephen Vogt has shaved the beard since Friday night. He had last night off. He's having an outstanding season. Tied for second with Eric Hosmer. 25 home runs, right behind the leader, Nelson Cruz.
And he is one of the hitters in the lineup that has given Felix some problems. 556 average with a home run. 5 for 9. A couple of RBIs.
1-1 pitch. He slaps one. Base hit left field. Not bad when your catcher's third and on base percentage.
I think it's 6 for 10 now. So he gets a breaking ball. Probably the slider, maybe the curveball. Jams him a little bit. Hits a soft line drive into left field, but that'll be another base hit for Vogt against Felix.
Brings up Mike Davis, the first baseman. Strike one night, former New York Met. With the beard, he looks a lot like Adam LaRoche, formerly with the Nats and now with the White Sox. Left center field for Seth Smith. So far, so good. The sun doesn't appear to be too much of a problem out there for Smith and for Sam Fold. One out, one on. Brings up Brett Laurie, the third baseman. Glad to be home here in Seattle. First night, 25,000. 187 Friday night. 37,441 yesterday. And probably going to match that number, if not surpass it. Foul pole to foul pole in the lower bowl. Forget about it. You can't get too many seats. Strike one to Laurie.
As you look at the A's, they have not played well in this series, but offensively, pretty good club. 6th in average, 3rd in runs scored. The problems have been on the defensive side of things. Of course, 4 errors in last night's game helped the Mariners, and their bullpen has been an issue.
Dead last, 32 errors. It's phenomenal. 32 errors in 32 games. It's not what Bob had in mind, Bob Melvin. Mariners are 4-1 against the A's, 2-0 here, 2-1 at Oakland. Laurie way out in front of that one. Felix 4 strikeouts short of 2,000 for his career, making him the 4th youngest pitcher to reach 2,000. What a list. Here's 1-2. Missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lefties, it's distracting for a right-hander, but lefties, he's got to really be tough. They have no chance. Did he go? He did as they check with Jerry Davis. Strikeout number 2. 2 outs here in the second.
Felix has really good movement on his fastball. This fastball at 92 miles an hour, but really runs in on the hands of Laurie. Beats him badly. And for Felix, his second strikeout.
2 out, 1 on. Sam Full, left fielder, batting in the 8 hole. 3 for 19 against Felix. Ground ball to Cano. A no sweat inning for the King as he picks up another strikeout. When we return, the American League home run, RBI, and slugging leader is going to lead things off. That would be Nelson Cruz. Root Sports being brought to you by Safeco Insurance. Find a local agent at safeco.com. Do more. By your local Ford stores. By the Emerald Queen Casino presenting Gordon Lightfoot, June 26th. Tickets at emeraldqueen.com. And by Alaska Airlines. Enjoy free entertainment on your personal device. Learn more at alaskaair.com. I-90 bridge. Folks getting their workouts in. Here's Nelson Cruz. The battle against Jesse Chavez. Nelly 3 for 5, 2 home runs against Chavez. Shift on against him. Cruz, sensational start. First in homers, RBIs, total bases, slugging percentage, and extra base hits in the American League. Also third in batting average. How about that?
That's the impressive one for me. You expect him to hit for the power, but the fact that he comes into the game hitting .347 along with the 14 home runs.
Ooh, you get hit. He didn't like that at all.
I don't blame him.
Will Little, that was way down.
Take a look at it. It's fastball, 2-seamer. You can see on our EQC tracer that pitch off the plate away and down.
Wow, did he miss that one? It happens, but he missed it. Get hit Nelly. Didn't like that call. Here's Kyle Seager. There's third baseman batting 5 hole, gets time.
And the A's will put the shift on with Kyle hitting.
Fly ball, center field, deep. Burns going back on the track. Reaches up to make the catch. Quick 2 outs here in the second. Join Major League Baseball in going to bat against breast cancer. Purchase a pink bat for someone you love today, and $10 will be donated to the Susan G. Komen and Stand Up to Cancer. And to recognize someone you know who's going to bat against cancer, visit MLBcommunity.org. And happy Mother's Day. Sun hat's coming in handy here today. Will Little, home plate umpire, just promoted this season. One of 3 promoted from the minor leagues to the major leagues this season. Logan Morrison, 2 for 8 this series. Won Friday's game, first pitch of the 11th. Dribbles this one foul.
Logan has been a hot hitter for the Mariners. His last 10 games, hitting .395, has 3 doubles, a triple, and 4 home runs. He's scored 7 runs and driven in 7.
Mile high pop in front of us, about 6 rows back. The Mariners looking for their first home sweep of the season. One sweep they have, it was at Texas. They've been swept at the Dodgers and at the Astros. Nice start to this 9-game homestand. Day off tomorrow. Charity golf outing. And then the Padres for 2 and the Red Sox for 4. 2-2. Dustin Ackley's on deck if Morrison can keep this going. Simeon boots it, throws, and Lomo safe. So another error by the Oakland Athletics, and it keeps this Mariners second inning alive.
And if you look at it, this is similar to the ball that Morrison hit at Simeon in last night's ball game. Simeon booted it and then threw it away. Mariners were able to pick up a run because of it. Take another look at it. He hits it hard. It's a one-hopper. That's certainly a play that Simeon should be able to handle.
Every time the O's opened the door last night with the errors, the Mariners capitalized and walked on through.
Take a look at Simeon in the background as Logan hits his ball right past Chavez. You can see it slicing away. That'll be the 9th error on the year for Simeon.
Wow. 3 in the last 2 games. Ackley 0-1. Morrison back. Ackley's had his measure of success against Chavez, 4 for 9. Dustin in center field today. Austin Jackson working his way back off the DL. Ackley's starting to get over the 200 mark. And hits in his last 2 ball games. And a struggle for the Yak attack. 5 of his last 33 of his last 14 contests. One pitch. Morrison back. Here we go with the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
Last pitch, a good pitch for Dustin to hit. 93-mile-an-hour fastball, and it was right in the middle of the plate, elevated a little bit. Again, Chavez is going to try to work at the bottom of the strike zone. It was a good sink to his fastball. He wants to keep the ball on the ground.
Two and two. Pulls it to Sogard. Takes care of it. Mariners are gone in the second. Felix and Chavez locked up in a scoreless battle. and we asked Lloyd McClendon about Felix's competitive nature.
Wow, I think he's right up there as far as competitors are concerned. You know, it brings to mind Verlander, Kendall, Sandberg, Dawson, guys like that really just competed to no end. And, you know, when Felix is out there, you feel good because you know he's out there to try to beat the other team and never wants to come out of a ball game for us. So we usually fight about that. But that's what great competitors do. They don't want to come out, and he's certainly in that mode.
Highest praise for Lloyd McClendon in Major League Baseball, professional baseball, for 36 years. Eric Sogard leads off. After we stopped rolling tape, I asked about other competitors, and Lloyd talked about his first year in big league camp with the Mets. Joe Torre's the manager. His pitching coach, Robert Gibson. Batting practice, Mr. Gibson laying them in. No problem. How about the fifth one? Lloyd went yard and looked at it. The next one in his ear. Boy, don't you be looking at those balls leaving this ballpark now. Nice job by Logan Morrison. One away here in the third. Now you can decorate your room with some boom. It's Nelson Cruz Poster Day, courtesy of Aquafina on Sunday, May 17th, when the Mariners wrap up the series with the Red Sox. All kids are going to take home this new Nelson Cruz poster. For tickets, visit mariners.com. You taking a BP against some retired old-timers, retired Hall of Famers or anything like that?
No, for that reason. That's when you look at the young guys and tell them, yeah, go in there and get some extra hacks. Go ahead, I'll wait.
Mr. Gibson once told me about old-timers games. Hey, man, I'm not letting them hit when I'm in my prime. You think I'm going to let them hit now and I'm an old-timer? It ain't happening. 1-1 to Billy Burns. Simeon's got a first inning single to center. Stephen Vogt led off the second with a single to left. That's it so far. There's a strike. 1-2. Mariners still looking for their first hit. 2 strikeouts so far for Felix. 2-2. Nobody on. Outfield shallow and moved towards left for Burns, and the count runs full. Felix only wants 7. And now 43 and 2/3 innings, 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 call, got him. Felix 1 away.
Just a perfect pitch. Good fastball. You can see the run on his fastball. Again, he has a 4-seam grip, and it moves like a 2-seamer. 92 miles an hour right on the corner.
1,999 strikeouts in his career. That's hit well. Deep left field. Goodbye. Simeon hasn't been able to pick it consistently, but he swung the bat well. 1-0 Athletics. Marcus Simeon's 4th home run and his 13th run batted in, and he jumped all over that pitch.
It's a first pitch fastball, just trying to work ahead. You can see Sucre set up in the middle of the plate, and that's where this fastball is going to end up as he hits it into the seats. And Felix knew it right away.
Yes, he did. third home run Felix has allowed. And that strikeout 1998, not 1999. We've got 2 more to go. 403 feet. It's Reddick. Fouls one off. Nothing Oakland, 3rd inning. Check him out. There's 1999. Felix walks off slowly. Not exactly happy with himself giving up that home run. Mama said strike you out. That's the order of the day here at Safeco Field. 1-0 Athletics. Sports being brought to you by BNSF Railway, sponsor of the BNSF Blast, and by Silver Reef Hotel Casino Spa, I-5, exit 260, Ferndale, Washington. Checking out the paddle borders of Lake Washington. Breezy day, very pleasant day as Brad Miller will lead off. Brad added to the lineup Chris Taylor. Remember last night he got stepped on diving back into first base on a pickoff attempt. Had his finger, right hand, right pinky stepped on to sit out today. And Brad gets a start at shortstop. Brad Miller, Jesus Sucre, and Seth Smith, 8, 9, and 1 here. All 2 strikes so far. Chavez with 2 strikeouts. 1 base runner. There's Chris Taylor with the beard. Finger taped up. 1 base runner on an error by Marcus Simeon, who made up for it with a home run in the top half of this inning.
A couple of things that the Mariners really did an excellent job of in the first 2 games. Against the starters, made them throw a lot of pitches so they could get into the bullpen. The bullpen has been a problem for the A's. And right now Chavez in pretty good shape with just 30 pitches as he works here in the 3rd. And then the other part is taking advantage of errors.
A really good job with that.
The 2 areas that the A's have struggled in, the Mariners able to take advantage of both of them here in the first couple of games.
3-2 pitch. Big family weekend for Brad. His grandmother Charlotte is here. Charlotte sends her best, Mike. Big fan of yours.
Terrific. Thank you.
Chopper. Mike Davis will take care of it. Stick around after the game for Mariners postgame, presented by Delta Airlines. Well, Jesus Sucre, more often than not getting Sunday starts, looking for his first hit of the season. Jesus, first pitch from Chavez, all outside. Jesus does have a sacrifice that he was able to lay down so far.
And so far for the Mariners, just a couple of fly ball outs. And I think with Chavez, as he moves on in the game, you're going to see his velocity go down a little bit, and that's going to help him. He's going to get more sink to the ball. We've seen some fastballs that have been elevated in the zone like that one. And I think he's better when he's more around that 91-mile-an-hour range, get a little more sink to it. So hopefully the Mariners can take advantage of him here in the next couple of innings.
Sucre to be followed by Seth Smith. Popped up, going back is Sogard. Coming in, Reddick makes the catch. Monday's an off day for the Mariners, so we back with you on Tuesday or CenturyLink What's Next. Got Ian Kennedy going against James Paxton. Paxton 0-2, looking for that first win since last September. Padres in for 2, and then the Red Sox come in for 4.
Second time through the lineup for the Mariners. Seth Smith leading things off for the Mariners in this afternoon's game. He flew out the left field his first time up. The A's have the shift on, expecting him to pull the ball on the ground.
8th time Seth Smith has been the leadoff man. Shift on against Seth again. Reddick, easy play for him. The Mariners still looking for their first hit off of Jesse Chavez. To the 4th inning we go. Showed you the Dog Olympics. That was great. And that dive, he may not get high marks, but he's having some fun. Lake Washington. There we go.
Water still a little bit chilly. Take a look at Felix and his pitch selection against the Angels, who he's really pitched well against this year. But you can see his fastball, almost the same changeups, his curveball, same usage of pitches for Felix. The thing that is telling about that is when he dominates a club, he is going to make you make an adjustment to him first. And clearly his stuff is good enough in those 2 outings to where he didn't have to change a thing against a pretty good ball club. Again, showing more of his dominance.
Billy Butler leads off. Fouls one back. Butler, Vogt, and Davis 4, 5, and 6. Felix sitting on 1,999 career strikeouts. Live ball center field for Ackley, who was playing shallow for Butler. Easy play for him. One away. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Seattle Mariners and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Seattle Mariners. Happy Mother's Day. A lot of moms in the house here today. Stephen Vogt, single to left, led off the second inning. Stephen having a heck of a year. He's already got a grand slam among his 7 home runs. There's strike 101. And also, Stephen Vogt leads the American League batting average with runners in scoring position at .481. Great start. Another good easy play for Ackley. Towering fly ball. 2 outs. All right. Quick 2 outs. 5 pitches so far. Brings up Ike Davis. He flied out to left. Felix with a career mark of 130 wins, 92 losses, a career ERA of 3.05. Ball 1. Nice easy breeze coming in, flowing across from left to right. 1-0 pitch. 1-1. There's that north wind we were talking about. Outside for ball 2.
51 pitches for Felix. His splits right where you want to see him. 34 strikes, 17 balls.
Top foul. That one got Will Little. Home plate umpire. 2-2.
Take a look at Ike Davis as he tries to attack this curveball. It hit right off the top part of it.
Ike and Felix and Sucre giving Will Little a couple extra seconds to try to shake it off. 2-2 count. Felix sitting on 1,999 career strikeouts. Crowd in anticipation at 2-2. Missed away. Full count. So far, Brett Lawrie, he was the second strikeout victim. Butler's Cade, so is Burns and Reddick. 3-2 pitch. Lost him. Just the 8th walk of the season for Felix. 2 out, 1 on, and bring up Brett Lawrie. Mariners Team Store, the Fan Dream Stakes contest going on right now. When you stop by any of the 5 convenient Mariner Team stores to sign up, you're automatically entered to win one of 10 great prizes. It includes authentic Mariners apparel, a photo with a player, or even a chance to throw out the first pitch. Stop by Mariners store today to enter Mariners Team Store. Lawrie bounces one to Miller. Shovels to Cano, and that'll do it. See if the Mariners can generate something. Still looking for their first hit. Ricky Weeks, Robinson Cano, and Nelson Cruz coming up. Being brought to you by Clearwater Resort. So many reasons to come out and play. Good day on Lake Washington, folks. Having a lot of fun on what has turned out to be a really good weather weekend here in Seattle. Nick Sims, Mike Flowers, good sports crew on hand here. Big crowd. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Felix Day. A's lead on a Marcus Semien home run. Third inning blast over the left field fence. Ricky Weeks struck out on a 3-2 pitch first time up. Ricky, Robinson Cano, and Nelson Cruz here in the fourth. Chavez staying away, 2-0. There we go. Happy Mother's Day. Best parents. Two of the best parents sacrifice. That's good stuff. There we go. Sacrifice fly to keep scoring that glove, too, as Ricky, 4-pitch walk. Second base runner for the Mariners. First one reached on an error by Semien. That was Morrison in the second. As we take a look at our Delta Airlines keep climbing standings. Those Astros, 20 wins. First team in the American League to hit that total. Cardinals were the first in baseball. Mariners got a chance to make some moves here on this homestand. Here's Kiddo, bounced out to second.
Kiddo had 3 base hits in last night's ball game. All 3 of them back up the middle. Be a good plan against Chavez. He's going to try to sink the ball away from him.
Time call. Astros being no hit by the Angels through 5. Mariners still looking for their first hit. It's Garrett Richards pitching against Houston.
He looked really good when we saw him. We were down in Anaheim. His fastball is back. He looks completely healthy again.
Bounce foul. Let me ask you this. Cano, 14 home runs last year. As he changes from the Yankees, yet the ballpark was made for him. 14 home runs. Right now, Cano with just 1. You see him getting on a home run trade before long here?
I think he will eventually. I think as you look at the club, Seager right now with 3. Kyle, I think, is also going to do the same thing. Eventually, they'll hit their stride. And typically, these guys, when they hit them, they'll start to hit them in bunches.
Strike 3 call. Cano didn't like that. That's a second major objection Mariners have had with Will Little behind the plate. Cruz the first time, and Cruz is going to stand in now. The next BECU Family Night set for this Tuesday. Each member of the family can purchase select view-level seats for one low price when the Mariners host the Padres at 7:10. To secure your savings, log on to Mariners.com and purchase your tickets today. Third strikeout for Chavez. Here's Cruz. Breaking ball, swing and a miss.
As you're looking at home runs, obviously it's great to see Cruz off to such a good start, but also Lomo with 5 home runs now. You start talking about him hitting in the 20s somewhere in that area.
Coming in, if you had said, what would you like to see home run-wise from him, 22 to 25 would be fabulous.
Yes. So he's well on his way.
Cruz has 3 hits against Chavez. 2 are home runs. Weeks with a decent lead. Back safely. 1-1 pitch. Late swing. I think that called third strike back in the second innings affected his approach.
I don't think so. I don't think so, especially with just one strike. You take a look at the Alaska Supermo and how far off the plate that is. 94-mile-an-hour fastball. It's the best fastball we've seen from Chavez. Now, with 2 strikes, I would say yes. That's typically when you're going to expand the zone and protect a little bit more.
And that's why Cruz is the #3 hitter in the American League. Weeks legging for 3. Reddick's got a great arm. He's in safely. First and third for the Mariners. 1 out in the 4th. Base hit, Nelson Cruz. I like Ricky Weeks' aggression there.
Well, take a look at it. Fastball away. That is a loud sound when he squares it up, isn't it?
Sure is.
He has great plate coverage. This pitch probably just off the plate away, too close to take with a couple of strikes as he drives it through the hole on the right side. Diving Sogard. And Ricky Weeks, he took a look to see where Reddick was at and decided to move on to third. And what a huge advantage it is now that he's able to get into third with just 1 out. Kyle Seager can score him with a fly ball.
First Mariner hit sets him up in good shape. First and third for Seager. 0 for 1 with a fly to center. 1-0 in the Simeon home run in the 3rd. And low, ball 1. Big fan for Kyle Seager. Gold Glover and All-Star last season. To Kyle. And tight. 2-0. Seager, .269 hitter, runners in scoring position, a homer and 12 runs batted in. Logan Morrison's on deck.
And we know Lloyd McClendon, he will give Kyle the green light here. If Kyle gets a fastball he likes, he'll let him swing away 3-0. Kyle hit the ball deep to center field his first time up. Billy Burns, the center fielder, catching it up against the fence.
There it is. Reddick won't get it. 1 hop, base of the fence. Scoring his Weeks. Cruz to third, digging for 2. Kyle Seager with an RBI double. We got a new ball game at 1-1. 3-0 green light, make it work.
Lloyd McClendon completely trusts Kyle to make the right decision, give him a pitch that he wants to hit. If he doesn't get it, Kyle will take it. But this is a good fastball. It's up out over the plate, and he hammers it up against the fence in right field.
Kyle with his 8th double and 16th RBI, 13th run batted in, runners scoring position.
Now the A's will bring their infield in.
5-ball base hit for Morrison will get the lead. Ball 1, Lomo reached on an error by Simeon with 2 outs in the 2nd. He's 3 for 10 against Chavez. Barrer's doing a good job stepping out now. Last few batters, Chavez likes to work quickly. Looking to boost his numbers. Runners in scoring position, 3 for 25 with 4 runs batted in. Jesus Sucre is catching the king today. I like the fact that the ball club is tied at 1. Broken bat. Everybody back safely on the line drive to Ike Davis. 2 away.
Logan was out in front on a changeup, well-located changeup. It's in the middle of the plate, but it's down, and he hits it off the end of the bat as he lines out to first.
Mariners on Thursday in the 7th inning got 2 2-out RBIs. They could use one here. Ackley grounded out to second in his first at bat. Takes strike 1-1. Chavez ready with the 1-1. Hammered, but foul. He turned on that one quickly, didn't he? 1-2.
Yeah, the fastball that was elevated. We talked about it with Chavez trying to stay down in the zone, and he made a mistake, left that one up and in, and that's a little quick on it. Gave it a good ride. Take a look at the swing by Dustin Ackley. For a left-handed hitter, he really prefers the ball up in the zone. He can handle that high fastball. Typically, left-handed hitters want the ball down.
2 outs, 2 on, and a 1-2 count to Ackley. Slaps it to left, full, cannot get it. Cruz scores. Seager scores. 2-run double with 2 outs. Dustin Ackley and the Mariners have a 3-1 lead. Beautifully done by the Yak attack.
Pretty good discipline, too, after pulling the home run foul. Hitting it down the right field line. Doesn't try to do too much with this pitch. Right on the outside corner, hits it in the other way into the gap.
Ackley's first hit with runners in scoring position for the season. It was a big one. He drove in 2. Stephen Vogt going out with a few words. Bob Melvin. 1-0 lead was short-lived.
And you can see Chavez now 23 pitches. Again, the Mariners have done an excellent job against the Oakland starters in this series, getting their pitch count up. He's still okay with his pitch count overall because he was so efficient in the first 2 innings. But 23 pitches here in the 4th.
Miller, Sogard smothers it. Throws and gets him, and that'll do it for the Mariners as they score 3 times on 3 hits, no errors, and leave a man. Ackley's first RBI, runners in scoring position. Big. Number 2000. We talked to Lloyd McClendon before the game. What's the difference about seeing Felix up close after being in Detroit all these years for Lloyd?
I think when you talk about accolades and compliments to players, probably the biggest compliment you can pay is that he's a great teammate. And Felix is right up there at the top as far as good teammates are concerned. And this guy wants to win each and every day.
That he does, and his first hitter here in the 5th inning is Sam Fuld, followed by Eric Sogard and Billy Burns, 8-9-1. Sam, in his first time up, grounded out to Cano. Terrific 4th inning for the Mariners. 3 runs on 3 hits. And Ackley, a 2-run, 2-out double. Two and 1 to count. Misses outside. Felix with 1 walk today. Walked Ike Davis on a 3-2 pitch in the 4th with 2 outs. It's Cade 4. He's got Eric Sogard on deck. Three and 2.
Felix now at 60 pitches, so he's still in good shape with his pitch count.
And the cheer right now is 2K, 2K. 3-2 pitch to Sam Fuld. Strike 3 called. Got him. 2,000 career strikeouts for Felix Hernandez, the 4th youngest pitcher to reach that milestone. Joining Bert Blyleven, Sam McDowell, and Walter Johnson. Standing ovation here at Safeco Field.
And Felix will take the ball out of play. Keep that one. And as you would expect, the 3rd strikeout, just a perfect pitch, well located, right on the outside corner. Congratulations to Felix. That's quite a milestone.
Talk about the company you keep. Perfect. Sam and Walter Johnson.
Yes, sir. Just a perfect pitch on the outside corner.
Here's Eric Sogard. Chopper stays fair, takes Lomo right to the bag, 2 outs.
Take another look at the strikeout for 2,000 on our Alaska Supermo. He's just going to run this fastball right on the outside corner. You see it on our EQC tracer. Just splits the corner with his fastball.
Quick 2 outs. Top of the order, Billy Burns. Ground out and strikeout. 5 strikeouts in the day for Felix, 1 walk. Oh, that was not a textbook swing by any stretch of the imagination. What a nasty pitcher's pitch.
Might have been the best curveball we've seen him throw today.
These folks are enjoying themselves. A 3-1 Mariner lead. Felix with 5 Ks. Down the line, foul. Yeah, one guy, 2K1. Everybody's picking it up now. 2 outs, nobody on. The 0-2 pitch. Outside for ball 1. Gave up a home run. Marcus Semien in the 3rd. He deals 1-2. Slap foul.
Pretty good job by Burns. With a really good changeup from Felix. You can see on our EQC tracer, probably was going to hit the back edge of the plate. Bottom just falls out of it. Burns able to get a piece of it, stay alive.
Very hip crowd. Here comes the 1-2 again. Burns doing a great job staying alive.
Another good curveball.
Boy. We've seen a whole bunch of guys succumb to that pitch. Mariners score 3 in the home fourth to get the lead here. Felix looking for strikeout number 6. Another foul ball. Burns, tough hombre here. See if Felix can beat him. 1-2. Slap foul again.
They can take a look at it. Pitches all over the place. He's thrown every pitch he has at him. And last fastball at 94 miles an hour, again, right on the corner. The Kings court wants him to get started on 3,000.
Felix deals 1-2 again to Burns. Popped up. Seager. A little bit of room. Hangs with it and makes the play. Well done. And Felix Hernandez here in the 5th inning on Sunday, May 10th, 2015. Kyle Seager ends the inning catching this foul tip, but congratulations to Felix Hernandez. Career strikeout number 2,000. Back memories of watching the beach movies. Where's Annette Funicello? God rest her soul. Frankie Avalon. Enjoying time at the lake. Why not? Here at the ballpark, Mariner fans have been entertained through 4.5 innings. Felix picks up career strikeout number 2,000. Mariners get a big 3 runs in the 4th inning to take the lead 3-1 with giving them a chance as we move forward. First home sweep of the season. Sucre, first base hit of the season. Suki's aboard, leading off the 5th.
I was just going to say, Dave, it's already been a good day for Jesus Sucre. Catching that called 3rd strike for strikeout number 2,000. Maybe he can check in with his first base hit. And there it is, right through the right side of the infield. Hit it hard. Pretty good pitch, too, on the outside corner.
As you mentioned on multiple occasions, that is a tough job. Hey, kid, you're going to catch once a week. And we need you to lay down and bunt every now and then. We need you to get a hit every now and then. Plus, you got to handle the staff and throw out runners, control the running game. Other than that, have a good week.
Yeah, and by the way, Felix is going to bounce a bunch of change-ups. Keep that in front of you.
Only a select few. Got to have the right guy, the right temperament. Seth Smith. He's ahead in the count 2-0. Slicing drive hit. Will fold. Will not get it. Sucre coming to third. He's going to get the stop sign as Seth Smith with the double, and the Mariners underway here in the 5th inning. Smitty with a double, his 7th. He was ahead in the count and made it work.
Again, a two-seam fastball running away from his. That fastball is right on the outside corner, and Seth. Good job that he has done for Lloyd McClendon. Typically sees a lot of pitches. Works the count, and he drives this ball the other way. A great opportunity for Ricky Weeks.
Smith with an RBI double last night. He also had a single to right. Went 1 for 5 in Friday's game with an infield hit.
Kurt Young, the pitching coach, out having a conversation with Chavez. Nobody throwing in the pen for the A's. Chavez now at 67 pitches. His last outing he threw 95. He's in good shape. The A's will bring their infield in.
They got Weeks, Cano, Cruz coming up.
Ricky walked his last time up, scored the first run for the Mariners.
And in his limited time, 4 for 8 runners in scoring position, a home run and 6 runs batted in. Add to the fact that he's got 4 hits, 1 a home run against Chavez. This is a hungry guy, too. This is a guy that played 10, 11 years as an everyday player. Now he's coming off the bench periodically. And he's continuing to make a good impression here. Making an outstanding second baseman during his time in Milwaukee. Nobody out, runners at second and third. 1-2.
Take a look at this last swing. See if his bottom hand comes off the bat as he tries to attack this outside fastball. You can see him barely hanging on to it, 1 finger.
Ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called. Right on the red. Chavez, that's his 4th strikeout, 3rd looking. Take a look at the Mariners calendar. Brought to you by Sleep Country USA. Tomorrow's the day off. Mariners Care Golf Tournament at Snoqualmie tomorrow. Then the Padres for 2, the Red Sox for 4, and then it's back east. A lot of birds. We'll see the Orioles and then the Blue Jays. When we see the Blue Jays, we'll see Justin Smoke and Michael Saunders. Castro warming up. Angel Castro, saw him last night. Here's Cano. This driven right field. Reddick makes the catch. Sucre will tag. He'll score easily. Seth Smith, he tags, gets the 3rd sac fly. Robinson Cano, a 4-1 Mariner lead. Arabi his 10th run batted in. And that's his first sacrifice fly of the season.
And a good play by Reddick in right field for Cano. He hits this ball right on the button. Thought maybe he was going to be able to get it over his head. He hits it hard.
Here's Cruz outside. Cruz a strikeout looking. Single to right and a run scored in the 4th. What a dimension added to this ball club, because every time Cruz swings hard you can hear breath exhale all over the ballpark. Not just his, we're talking about the fans. 1-1. Strike 2 on Nelly. 2 strikes. Runner at third, 2 outs. A run in. 4-1 Mariners.
I think that's an example of what you were talking about, Dave, in his previous at bat. The pitch before, borderline pitch, probably off the plate away. And Chavez, smart pitcher, expands his own 95 miles an hour a little bit further, and Cruz ends up swinging at it. Fortunately, he was able to foul it off.
1-2 pitch. Struck him out. One right after him. High E. Productive inning nonetheless for the Mariners as they get a run on 2 hits, no errors, leave a man, and Felix has a 4-1 lead. A lot of good work. It's Kyle Seager on a 3-0 count. Boy, did he tattoo this one.
Doubles off the base of the wall. That'll drive in a run for the Mariners, and they're in pretty good shape at this point as Kyle hustles in to second for that double, and Ricky Weeks will score. And then Dustin Ackley, a couple of Tar Heels checking in the same inning. Dustin going the other way into the gap for a double. Will drive in 2 runs.
For Ackley, first RBIs, runners in scoring position. May there be many more. They turn it over to number 34. He's got a 4-1 lead now. He faces Marcus Semien, Josh Reddick, and Billy Butler, 2-3-4 here in the 6th. Semien having a good day, a single and a homer. Back breaking balls, count evens at 1-1.
Semien hit the home run on the first pitch fastball. Felix just trying to work ahead of him. He starts him off with a couple of breaking balls this time around.
Shoots this one foul, right side. Ball and 2 strikes. Well, we asked Lloyd before the game. It was fun talking to him about Felix and his competitive nature, his competitive abilities. Talk about that from your standpoint at this stage in your career, and as well, dating back into your playing career, guys that you played with and against.
Well,
high fly ball, chasing Seth Smith back to the wall. Wow, Semien's having a day. 2 home runs and a single. Goodness gracious, 4-2 ball game. He got all of that.
Well, you have to give him some credit.
Yes.
So 3 off-speed pitches, 2 curveballs in the changeup, and Felix throws him the 1 fastball, and he doesn't miss it. It's a pretty good fastball on the inside corner. He's trying to elevate it. Seth Smith not able to bring it back into the ballpark as it travels into the bullpen.
1-2 pitch.
Man,
that was impressive. So Semien accounting for both runs for Oakland as Reddick looks at a strike.
Take a look at it again. Right on the inside corner.
Semien's 3rd multi-home run game of his career. Breaking ball backdoored him 0-2.
I think one of the things about Felix that I've appreciated, and again, I've been able to watch him since the time he broke into the big leagues when he was throwing 97 miles an hour, 98 at times with a great curveball. Watching him make adjustments and become the pitcher that he has. But I've said it many times, I almost enjoy the days when he doesn't have his good stuff, and to watch him compete in those days. And that's the mark of the great ones. When they don't, because you're not going through 31, 32 starts over the course of the summer. You're not always going to have your best stuff, and Felix will compete. May only be for 5 or 6 innings on that particular day, but you'll get the best that he has.
Brad Miller throws out a hustling Josh Reddick.
We were talking about Felix dominating the Angels this year in his pitch selection. We'll look at his location now. Really, not much has changed. In his last start, he did pitch inside a little bit more with his fastball, and we were talking about it on that day, May 4th. But other than that, the rest of it the same. It's still able to dominate that lineup. Give you an idea how good his stuff is.
Well, that one game you were talking about where he wasn't at the top of his game. I remember you telling me curveball and single bat, the only things he had working. He went 6 2/3 at Texas, coming off that just spectacular performance here at home against Minnesota.
That was the day he didn't have the good command either, and we were talking about it. He was moving along and still goes 6 innings in that outing. And one of the big reasons why he has 2,000 strikeouts right now. You have to pitch deep into games consistently, and that is something he has done throughout his career.
He's special, no question about it. Cy Young Award winner in 2010. Got robbed last year. I tell you, he got robbed.
We all agree with that.
2-1. Corey Kluber, Cleveland won the Cy last year, and he's off to an 0-5 start. 2-1. Billy Butler. Ooh, flinched him on that one, 2-2.
Here's the curveball from Felix. You can see the spin on it. 12-6 spin.
2-2 pitch. Seager. Billy doesn't run well. Throws him out. And they're 2 away. Improve on your bus percentage. Riding is easy. Just ask our rider's guide, available at soundtransit.org. Let us not forget that last year Felix didn't win the Cy. He was second in voting. He did get named the Sporting News American League Pitcher of the Year. Well, Garrett Richards, no, is gone. 7th inning. Houston now has the bases loaded. A's lead at 3-0. Top 7. That's well stroked. Off the bat of Stephen Vogt, who's having an outstanding year. Base hit for the A's catcher. He's 2 for 3. Vogt bubbling just outside the top 10 in batting in the American League.
How many hitters can say that they're 7 for 12 off of Felix?
Good night, everybody. I'm done. See ya. Can I retire on that note? Fifth hit for Oakland. Be careful with Ike Davis. Slow start, but as again, it's had some good home run years. Had Ron Davis, good reliever with the Yankees, teaming with Goose Gossage back in 77, 78. Felix ahead. Ike Davis hit 32 home runs for the Mets in 2012, 19 for the Mets in 2010. Best sight in baseball, crowd-wise. 0-2 to Davis. Felix with 5 strikeouts today, 2,000 for his career, 4th youngest to attain that mark. in Major League history. One and two. Omo attacks it, but it goes foul.
Next pitch will be 90 for Felix. His high this year is 114. That was against Texas. He went 6 2/3.
One and two. Broken bat, and it'll take Miller right to the bag, inning over. Home run by Marcus Semien, his second. A reliever runner coming up for the Mariners, Kyle Seager, Logan Morrison, and Dustin Ackley.
Sports Desk. I love seeing so many moms here at the ballpark. Thank you so much for all of you who continue to send in your photos using the hashtag #WhereIRoot. Like Crystal here, she can say that they were here to see Felix's 2000th strikeout. And then how about this, lunchtime at the Mariners game? That looks delicious. Thanks, Megan, for sending that in. Me, Mom, and Dave. Very well said, Julie. What more do you need? I'm not exactly sure. Just a Felix win. That's all we need, guys. Back upstairs to you.
All right, Angie, thank you very much. Kyle Seager to lead off. RBI double last time up in the fourth against Chavez on a 3-0 count. How many times we talking 3-0 counts with hits this year? About 4 or 5, right?
Probably 4. I think closer to 4.
Team-wise, I'm talking about.
Yeah, team-wise, yes. I think with Kyle, though, he's come such a long way and quickly in 3 years that Lloyd really trusts him in those counts. I knew for sure he was going to swing. And with Kyle, most of the time when you see him in a 3-0 count, he typically looks up and out over the plate, and that's what he ended up getting from Chavez. Sometimes you'll see him take that 3-0 pitch, and typically it's something that's on the inside corner. And yeah, he's trying to do some damage. He's trying to get out there and hit it in the seats. But most of the time in those situations, 3-0, the pitchers more times than not are going to throw a fastball and they're going to throw it middle away, trying to get back in the count. Kyle understands that. Chavez now at 80 pitches, 51 strikes.
Chavez struck out 5, walked 1. He's got on the board first, third inning. Solo blast by their shortstop, Marcus Semien. And then the Mariners answered back bottom 4. Seager an RBI double. Ackley a 2-run double with 2 outs. And a sac fly in the 5th by Cano. 4-1 Seattle. Popped up. Third baseman, foul territory. Laurie makes the play. Happy Mother's Day to everybody, and here's what Logan Morrison had to say about his mom.
She's definitely been my biggest fan since day one. She's just as superstitious as I am. Wears the same necklace every day and has a little baseball glove and a pearl in it. And she was made to keep score by my dad, but then learned to enjoy that. And so she became a bigger fan of not just mine, but the game too.
That's very cool. Good stuff. Logan's dad passed away a few years ago at age 52. He's a career Coast Guard man. Played football at University of Kansas. Bouncing ball into the shift. There's Sogard. Throws him out. 2 down here in the Mariners' home 6. Safeco Field is going to be filled with sights and sounds of the 1940s this Saturday. Mariners take on the Red Sox, and we're saluting the Seattle Steelheads and the Negro Leagues as both teams will wear vintage uniforms. For tickets to turn back the clock night, visit Mariners.com. I want to hear a lot of Fats Waller, Duke Ellington, Count Basie, Glenn Miller, Harry James. Play all that. The Dorsey brothers. Come on now, we got to bring it.
Dustin Ackley 1 for 2, but his one hit was a double, drove in a couple of runs. It was a big base hit back in the 4th inning.
Strike 2 to Ackley. 2-2 with 2 outs.
Heard a lot about Chavez in his changeup. He's had a good one today. Mariners have taken advantage of some fastballs, but his changeup has been excellent.
Whew.
And another one.
Boy, that was good work there by Chavez. His 6th strikeout. Mariners go 1-2-3 in the 6th. Good news, they lead 4-1.
And we take a look at the Angels again, the 2 outings overall, but 49 fastballs that the Angels swung at, only 5 base hits. That is tremendous. But then go to his off-speed pitches. They swung at 46 total off-speed pitches, only 3 hits. And we've talked about Felix overall, and everybody talks about his fastball and his changeup, but he has 4 dominant pitches when you throw in his curveball and his slider too. But to swing at it 46 times at his off-speed pitches and come up with just 3 hits, that is dominant work.
Indeed. Brett Laurie popped up. Lomo taking a look. So Sucre. Oh, yeah! Nice play by Jesus Sucre.
He's having a day.
Yes, he is. Oh, real nice. Measured it beautifully, didn't he?
Take another look at it. The thing that he does so well is he finds the railing on a Big Fish Casino big catch, and this is a pop-up towering fly ball. You'll watch, he'll get over by the dugout. He finds the railing. You can see him look a couple of times. Stay with it. Web jam.
That's beautiful. Rick Waits, Chris Woodward talking him through it.
Lloyd's reaction was great.
Sam Fuld, a ground out and a strikeout looking.
Take another look at this catch again with the catcher's glove. It's not an easy play. Rick Waits ducking out of the way, and Lloyd likes it.
Get him now. Way to go, Suke!
That's it.
It's funny. You have guys that you grew up watching. I have guys I grew up watching, and you rhapsodize about Gibson and Koufax and all these guys. You younger generation, you folks who are in your teens and 20s, going to be talking about Felix like this for the next 50 years, man. That's how special this cat is.
No, you're absolutely right. It's one of the things that we were talking about on the pregame show on the radio side of things, Dave, and it's easy for all of us, and we've been spoiled. We get to watch him every 5th day, but don't take it for granted. He's something.
Yeah, they don't fall off trees every day.
No, they certainly don't.
No way. And the thing we talked about with Lloyd, I mean, the competitive nature, his work ethic, his ability to be a great teammate. And for 2001, the strikeout. Remember,
then lastly on that end, Dave, excuse me, he certainly is aware of the Kings Court and the fans and what they mean. And you don't see that a lot in sport in general, especially when you're the type of superstar that
this is unique, man.
Yeah, it's an event.
Remember, they were shooting that MLB commercial late in spring training as he deals 2-2. Felix will take it. Throws out Sam Fuld, and it was a quick 30-second montage of Felix at work. As we look at our Geico This Day in MLB History, get back to that in a second. May 10, 1967. The hammer. Hank Aaron hit an inside, I might have been at that game, an inside the park home run off of Jim Bunning at the Phillies. Went on to hit 755 career home runs, the first and only inside the parker of Mr. Aaron's magnificent career. Bunning that year finished 2nd Cy Young Award voting. 98 career triples for Mr. Aaron, 240 stolen bases in that inside the park home run.
That's amazing.
Yeah, right? But the thing I was going to mention about Felix and that 30-second montage that MLB used in the commercial shows him working out with the weights.
Right.
It was really impressive watching it. Weights, his warm-up sessions down at Peoria, and that sim game he did. A lot of fun watching the various facets of him putting his day together and getting ready for the season.
100 pitches for Felix.
Good pitch. 1-2 to Sogard.
He's had a really good curveball today.
Here's the 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, Felix will forever be synonymous with Seattle. I mean, like you think of Michael Jordan and Walter Payton in Chicago, and Jim Brown in Cleveland. Sandy Koufax in L.A. Willie Mays in San Francisco. 2-2. He did go. Strikeout number 6. 2001 career strikeouts for Felix. A 1-2-3 7th. Mariners lead it 4-2. We'll stay here for God Bless America.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you now to please rise and join us in honoring our great country with the singing of God Bless America. Please welcome the Singing Sisters.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Your mind as you consider how a Washington's lottery win could change your bucket list. Play today. Nick Sims, Mike Flowers, Root Sports crew here. Gorgeous Mother's Day here in Seattle with the king on the mound. And he's on a heck of a ball game, getting attaboys and high fives and hugs right now. 4-2 lead. He pitched 7 strong innings. Gave up just 2 runs, home runs to Marcus Semien, 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 6th.
103 pitches.
Brad Miller leads off. Got Charlie Furbush getting ready and Mark Lowe. Big swing and a miss by Brad, who's 0 for 2, couple groundouts today. Mariners with 3 runs in the 4th, 1 in the 5th. Seager an RBI double on a 3-0 count. Smashed the ball at the base of the fence in right field. Ackley went opposite field, left field for a 2-out, 2-run double. Robinson Cano drove in a run. That was a sac fly in the 5th. 4-2. Mariners trying to get the first home sweep of the season and move another step closer back to the 500 mark. Brad drives one right field. Going back is Reddick, and he makes the catch. Put on your Sunday's best with the new home alternate jersey and cap. The Mariners team store has these great-looking jerseys and caps available in adult, women's, and youth sizes. Stop by any one of the 5 locations at Safeco Field, downtown Seattle, and 4th and Stewart, Bellevue Square, South Center, and Alderwood Mall. They capped the Jesus Sucre. Got his first hit of the season last time up and made a fine play on a foul ball against Brett Laurie in the top of the 7th.
Fernando Rodriguez getting loose in the A's pen. Chavez now at 95 pitches. Now at 96. That's a season high for him.
Ball 2 strikes to Jesus. Mike Zunino. Day off today. Add with tomorrow's day off, so he'll be well rested Tuesday. This one popped up. That will get out of play. Next up for the Mariners, the San Diego Padres, Tuesday and Wednesday. The Padres start today 2 games over 500, 3.5 behind the Dodgers. And the Red Sox will come to town. They start today last place, 4 games under 500, 5.5 behind the Yankees in the American League East. Strike 3 called. 7th strikeout for Jesse Chavez. 2 down here in the 7th.
Pretty good fastball again. This one just 91 miles an hour, so a little bit of velocity off his fastball, but keeping the ball down in the zone. Bring up Seth Smith. Seth is 1 for 3 this afternoon with a double.
Eighth time Seth's been the leadoff man. Ball club 4 and 3 is in that role. Tuno. Chavez, 31 years old. He has been around Pittsburgh, Atlanta, Kansas City, Toronto before stopping in Oakland. His 4th career start against the Mariners, 2nd here at Safeco Field. Three and 1, 2 outs, nobody on. Seth Smith works a walk. Inning continues here in the 7th. Chance for Ricky Weeks.
That'll be it for Chavez. Season high 103 pitches. Bob Melvin, the manager, going to come out. Get Rodriguez, who's getting loose in the pen.
2 outs, 1 on. Bottom of the 7th. Mariners lead it 4-2. Chavez done for the day. Rodriguez will take over, and we shall return to Safeco right after this. Sports being brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 50% or more on car insurance. By Money Tree, proud to make a donation to Mariners Care for every Mariners win. By Jack in the Box, Jack's hottest sandwich is back. Head to Jack in the Box for Jack's Blazing Chicken Sandwich. And by CenturyLink, your link to what's next. Madison Park bustling with activity with the sunshine. Hanging out at the water and everything. Time for a Lexus pitching matchup. Both of these gentlemen have concluded their days. Felix left with the lead.
Both of them pitch well. Mariners coming up with a couple of doubles. That really was the difference in this game for him. The one by Seager, and then, of course, the two-run double by Ackley.
Endo Rodriguez with a man at first, Seth Smith. And Justin Ruggiano pinch running for Seth Smith. There's Rodriguez's numbers.
6 strikeouts, 3 2/3. Good numbers.
Close. Rodriguez pitched an inning and 2/3 of scoreless ball Friday night. Struck out 2. Four runs, 5 hits for the Mariners in tight 2 weeks. 2 runs, 5 hits. An error by the Athletics. Good day for Kyle Seager. RBI double back in the 4th inning. 1-0 to Weeks. 2-0.
Ricky should get a pretty good fastball to hit right here. Put a charge into it. Limited playing time. Couple of home runs for Ricky this year.
Fouled into the glove of Stephen Vogt. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Good fastball, top of the zone.
Two-one pitch. Laid off, 3-1. Robinson Cano on deck, delivered a sacrifice fly in the 5th inning. 0-for-2 day for Robin. Big crowd, 42,831. Good lead by Ruggiano. 3-1 pitch here to Weeks. And he takes ball 4. Mariners successful with 2 outs. Back in the 4th. See if they can do it again here in the 7th. Are you the ultimate Northwest fan in the state of Oregon? Then Root Sports is looking for you throughout the month of May. Send us a photo and story using hashtag UltimateNWFan or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or by email at ultimatefan@rootsports.com. You can win a VIP trip for 2 to Seattle in October, a personalized jersey, and more. Official rules, visit rootsports.com as you look at Kurt Young, pitching coach, after a visit.
Nobody throwing in the A's bullpen. Going to leave it up to Rodriguez. Pitch to the left-handed hitting Cano.
Another great opportunity here for the Mariners. 2 outs, 2 on. Cano looking to extend his hitting streak to 5 games. He's 0-for-2 today with the sac fly. Ball 1. today would make the Mariners 14 and 17. Be a feel-good moment. Day off, and then San Diego coming to town, followed by the Red Sox. Outside, 2-0.
All fastballs so far from Rodriguez. Mariners 2 for 6 with runners in scoring position this afternoon. As Dave mentioned, Cano with a sacrifice fly to pick up an RBI.
Just like that at bat last night in the 8th inning. Cruz wound up getting hit by a pitch in the 3-0. They didn't want to throw anything close. Foul back. 2-1. Cano can keep it going. Nelson Cruz will get a chance. Three balls, one strike. Bud McClellan's told reminded Cano, hey, you don't have to expand your zone. Stay within yourself like you did last year at this time. This year, the big difference, Cruz is the next man up. They'll load him up for Cruz. Nowhere to put him. 3 consecutive walks with 2 outs. They got a pitch to him.
It's been all fastballs from Rodriguez. And Cruz had an opportunity to study and understand that he hasn't really been very close with his fastball. He's thrown 10 pitches, only 2 of them for strikes, so he's really going to zone him up right here.
Hey, let's play launch pad here.
Why not? See what he's done in his career. 8 grand slams in his career.
Strike 1, outside corner.
Castro getting loose again. He was up earlier in the ball game.
0-1 to Cruz. Dropped the breaking ball in on him. 0-2.
First one. Curveball, 78 miles an hour.
Outfield straightaway and deep. 0-2. 2 out, bases loaded. All in 2 strikes. Cruz a .375 hitter this season. Runners in scoring position. 2 homers, 14 runs batted in. Ed McClendon, Logan Marson open for a big one here. 1-2. Rodriguez ready. 1-2 to Cruz with the bases loaded. 2 outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There we go. 2-2. Chop foul. To third. But Laurie touches up. That'll do it. They'll leave him loaded. 2 outs. They get 3 consecutive walks. Can't score. Good news. Mariners lead 4-2. Charlie Furbush will take over. fastball. How about number 2? Have some. Number 3, slider. And finally the changeup. Felix, good day with 6 Ks, 5 hits, 2-run ball, 1 walk. And he is en route.
And once again, using all of his pitches, all of them exceptional. 7 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs. They were earned. A couple of solo home runs by Simeon, the shortstop. 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, 103 pitches, 70 of those for strikes.
Bullpen's been hot of late, and Felix in line to get a 6th victory. Ackley moves from center field to left field, and Logano takes over in center field. McClendon doing the same thing last night. Charlie Furbus has the top of the order. Billy Burns to lead off. Strike 1. Charlie 2/3 of an inning last night. No runs, no hits. Had a strikeout. He pitched in Friday's game, 2/3 of an inning, a walk and a strikeout, and hit a bat.
Mark Lowe continues to throw in the bullpen for the Mariners.
Lloyd's formula working out pretty well. Felix gives him 7 innings. Play mix and match the rest of the way. Boys done well last few games. Good halftime. Wilhelmsen back. He threw a scoreless inning in yesterday's ball game with strikeout, looking, and a pop-up.
How about Mark Lowe yesterday? It was 95 to 97 miles an hour with a really good slider.
Give up a couple of hits. Got 2 strikeouts. That was in the 6th inning of yesterday's 7-2 Mariner win. Outfield shallow. Shifted towards right, breaking ball outside. Enjoying the Mariners home alternate Sunday jerseys. Uniform, good stuff. Fans seem to like them as well. This is playable. Cano's got it. One down here in the 8th. Follow the Mariners all season long with MLB.com at bat. It's the #1 app for live baseball. At bat is the up to the moment with in-game highlights, live look-ins, replay reviews, radio broadcasts, StatCast, and more. StatCast and more. So get MLB.com for your smartphone or tablet. MLB.com at bat. Simeon, what a day. 3 for 3. Single to center. Homer to left. Homer to left. Fifth player. 2 home runs in the same game against Felix. Right to Seager, 2 away.
Well, he's hit the ball hard all 4 times. Dave mentioning it. The base hit and the 2 home runs, and this is a line drive right at Kyle.
Two outs, nobody on, 8th inning. Brings up Josh Reddick. 0 for 3, a fly to left, strikeout, and a ground out. Simeon put Oakland in front in the third inning with a home run. Mariners come back with 3 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth. Simeon homers in the sixth. That's your scoring today.
If Reddick can reach, you have Billy Butler waiting on deck. Mark Lowe is ready in the bullpen. And I'm sure that's the reason why Lloyd had him up, in case he has to face Billy.
Here's Brad Miller. Throws across, that'll do it. Charlie has a clean inning. 1-2-3. Coming up for the Mariners, Seager, Morrison, and Ackley. 4-2 Seattle. The game, all hail King Felix.
He had everything working today. Really good curveball, 12-6 curveball. His fastball location was excellent. Mixed in his changeup as he usually does, and also had a slider. So Felix had everything working. If you take a look at number 2,000, a fastball right on the outside corner, just a paint job. Called third strike.
Special shirts out in the King Court. Inscribed Mama said strike you out.
And another look at his line. 7 innings, 5 hits, a couple of solo home runs by Simeon, the shortstop. 1 walk, 6 strikeouts for Felix again. 103 pitches, 70 of those for strikes. Outstanding.
He's in line to remain undefeated at 6-0.
Evan Scribner is going to take over for the A's. A 2.12 ERA for Scribner. He's pitched well in 17 innings. He has 20 strikeouts, only walked 2 batters, and opponents hitting just 183 against him.
Kyle Seager's going to lead it off. Shift on against Kyle. First pitch. In there for a strike. Scribner pitched 2/3 of an inning on Friday. 2 hits, 2 runs, both earned, struck out 2. Gave up the 2-out RBI double to Brad Miller. Way out front.
Rodney getting loose in the pen for the Mariners.
Fouled off by Kyle. Felix giving up 2 runs, took his ERA from 1.73 to 1.85. Felix adding 6 strikeouts to his count gets them to 50 for the season.
Take a look at the check swing by Kyle. At the end of the bat.
Like a breaking ball, chopped it foul. Angels beat Houston 3-1. Pass vote. Texas won at Tampa Bay 2-1. We'll see Boston later on next weekend. They won at Toronto 6-3. And San Diego top 8 at Arizona trails 2-1. Padres in on Tuesday. This hit well. Deep left center field. Got some carry and a nice catch out there by Billy Burns, who runs it down.
Covers a lot of ground, doesn't he? Billy Burns
did that. We saw that in Oakland.
This ball is actually slicing away from him. You take a look at the swing by Kyle. Gets a fastball on the outside corner. He's hit the ball up against the fence the other way a couple of times in this one this afternoon. And a basket catch for Billy Burns.
Fundamentals.
2 hands.
Logan Morris 0 for 3. Reached on an error by Simeon. A broken back line out the first and a ground out the second. Happy Mother's Day if you're just tuning in. Mariners lead 4-2, bottom 8. That commemorates the big day. Imagine one of those will go into the Mariners Hall of Fame, given that today's marked by Felix picking up career strikeout number 2,000. 4th youngest pitcher to achieve that mark. Only younger men before him, Burt Blyleven, Sam McDowell, and Walter Johnson. Breaking ball, diving play, Sogard, well done, 2 outs.
He's done that a couple of times today. Brad Miller of a hit. Diving for the ground ball. This time it's to the backhand. We look at our Alaska Supermo and the concentration by Sogard.
Two big RBIs. Ackley picked up in the 4th inning, 2 outs. First RBI, runners in scoring position on the season for him. May that be the launching pad he's been looking for. One for 3, got his batting average up to 195 coming into this appearance. 3-0. Brad Miller's on deck. Three balls, 1 strike. I thought he had a walk, full count. Sharply hit right to Sogard. Here we go. Top of the 9th. Victor Rodney experience will be upon us when we return. Mariners lead it 4-2.
Welcome back to Safeco Field. What a great sign. You get on television, what do you say? Hi, Mom. Mariners right now leading the Athletics 4-2 as we head to the 9th inning. Hey, everybody. Angie Mentink here at the Forward Sports Desk. Meantime, we continue to get your photos using the hashtag #WhereIRoot on social media. Love this kid taking in his first game. What a cute-looking kid there with a foam finger as a hat. Next one from a soon-to-be mom. Pregnant Girls Heaven, garlic fries. Or depending on your morning sickness, I guess it could be your worst nightmare. But you think pregnant, maybe you should have Dippin' Dots all over that thing. Katie with the best mom ever. Congratulations. And Julia also here with her beau taking in today's game. Hashtag Mariners Mom. And make sure you send in your photos using the hashtag #WhereIRoot on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. Now coming up on Mariners Postgame presented by Delta Airlines. Jen is down in the dugout waiting to chat with one lucky Mariner after a win. Lloyd McClendon will head into his office to hear from the skipper. And we got all kinds of highlights for this one. Remember that catch from Jesus Sucre? We'll take another look at that and other fantastic things. Right now, though, it's time to get you upstairs for the 9th. And Fernando Rodney, guys.
All right, the experience starts right now. Billy Butler. Fernando with 8 saves. Among the leaders in the American League. Andrew Miller with 13, Glenn Perkins with 11, Soria with 11, Street with 9, Boxberger and Rodney with 8. There's that devastating changeup. One to count to Billy Butler leading off the top of the 9th and a 4-2 Mariner lead. 2-1. Mariner Penn. 6 used on Friday. Pitched 6 scoreless innings. 5 used on Saturday. 4 innings. Only 1 run allowed. Drive to right center field. Holding up. Nelson Cruz is there. 1 down.
And a good fastball from Rodney. It's something that we've seen him consistently be anywhere from 92 to 97 miles an hour. This one at 95, as you see Nelson Cruz covering some ground out in right center.
Billy Butler coming back, practically stopped on the infield, looking up the board, like cussing to himself. I hit the heck out of that ball, and he ran it down. What's up with that? Stephen Vogt, 2 for 3. Strike 1. I wonder how many sun hats are turned at 10 o'clock with Mr. Rodney in the game. 0-1 up high. Both to be followed by Ike Davis. Off of that. Fernando later on in the season, he's got a new gamer glove that has the bow and the arrow on the outside of the web in Mariner colors. It is gorgeous. Really impressive. Still breaking it in. Not using it right now, but we'll see it at some point. 1-2 here to Vogt. Bounce it up there. Jesus Sucre, good job behind the plate today. Got his first base hit. Made a heck of a defensive play and a pop-up right at the rail of the Mariner dugout. A lot of good work by Jesus today.
Was able to frame Felix's 2,000th strikeout. So what a day. Really well done.
2-2. Full count. Good hitter here in Vogt. Big pitch at 3-2. Deep fly ball, right field. Cruz watches it leave the yard. Golfed it out of here. He got a 1-run game. His Stephen Vogt with his 8th home run, 26th RBI, and his 3rd hit today. 3 for 4 for the Oakland catcher, and we have things tightened up here a little bit. Got it on a 3-2 pitch.
It's the changeup, 83 miles an hour. Good look at our Alaska Supermo and the grip by Rodney. He wanted to throw that changeup on the outside corner. Ends up on the inside corner, and Vogt hits it into the seats.
So a 1-run game now. Another guy with some power too. Got to be careful with Ike Davis. This will stay in the air. Bugiano, the catch 2 away. That home run given up by Rodney. That is the 2nd. Mother's Day crowd of 42,831 on its feet. Anticipating the final out of this ball game, and there's going to be a pinch hitter for Brett Laurie. It's going to be Coco Chris. You got it. Coco's switch hitter. Brett Laurie went 0 for 3 today. Fly ball, home run, fly ball. 2 down here in the 9th. Andy Van Slyke positioning Destin Ackley out in left field. He's got Bugiano straight away. He's got Cruz straight away. Strike 1 to Crisp. Robinson Cano guarding the hole on the right side. Logan Morrison playing the line. Rodney ahead 0-1. Pitch to Crisp. Down low, 1-1. Coco started last night's game. Left field went 0 for 5. 0 for 4 in Friday night's game. 1-1. Way outside, 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Mariners by a run. 2-1 from Rodney. Strike 2.
Last couple of fastballs have been at 96 miles an hour.
Everybody on their feet here at Safeco Field, trying to wrap up a fabulous weekend. Two out, nobody on. Mariners by a run. 2-2 count to Coco Crisp. Rodney ready. Strike 3 call. Game over. Shoot that arrow in the sky. Mariners win it. It's their first sweep at home this season. Felix goes to 6-0. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Mariners come home and sweep the A's in 3 to raise their record to 14-17. Day off tomorrow. Padres on Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy these fellas coming up. Mariners postgame presented by Delta Airlines starts right now with Brad and Bill.